Hey guys, welcome back to today's clean video. There is so much organizing and decluttering happening in today's video. Wow, I threw out maybe 10 trash bags full of stuff, mostly in my kitchen, and we're just kind of reorganizing and decluttering some of the cabinets. We're also going to be finally getting around to the pantry. It has been much needed for the last 2 weeks. It has just been very cluttered and very disorganized and actually somewhat disgusting. So I'm going to tackle that today. I'm going to go ahead and update you guys on what our backyard project is looking like currently at the moment. We've got a ton happening over there, and the progress that's been made is amazing. My husband has been working really hard to do most of the work by himself, and it has been labor intensive and exhausting. I'm going to go ahead and also clean up the family room over here as well and hit up the laundry room that really needs a deep clean and it needs a bleach. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Helena. I'm a mom of 3. I do cleaning, organizing, decluttering videos for cleaning motivation, as well as some DIY and design. And if this is a type of content that you enjoy watching, I'd be grateful if you gave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and headed on over to my channel page and checked out some of my other videos where you can get a ton of cleaning motivation in different criterias and get your project started. When my kids are at home, I definitely put them to work. They have actually a ton of chores on a daily basis. And we recently got the Skylight calendar, which has a chore checklist for them. And I 10 recommend because most of their daily chores are on there. And so they have to click everything off and complete it all. Usually we've got morning, afternoon, and evening chores now that it's summer. But as you can see, my son is doing a set of chores. He's actually restocking the mini fridge. As I'm getting some water ready, I'm going to be hitting up the laundry room, which is kind of disgusting. It's the room where my dog sleeps, and it needs a lot of bleach and a lot of love and attention right now. And that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be bleaching the walls. We're going to be bleaching the floors and really getting it fresh smelling again. The first step of this laundry room was to kind of declutter the counters and declutter above the washer. We just had way too many things all over, and most of the time it's not that we have too many things, it's that we forget to put things back, or we don't have the time immediately to put things back. And that's something that I'm always working on. If I take something out, I have to put it back. I'm not the best at it. Sometimes I'm just so overwhelmed with what is going on a daily basis that I just kind of throw things in the countertops and it gets cluttered so quickly. So I am working on that. I've been working on that forever. I have gotten better. I have definitely gotten better at putting things away. Now I need to also focus and, like remind my kids that they also need to put things away. So I've received a few comments that my audio on my videos have been less than great. And I did go out and get a microphone, I think like a few months ago. Obviously, it wasn't the greatest microphone, so I didn't realize that the audio still isn't great, but I did go out and just buy one of those fancy schmancy microphones finally, and I'm recording on it today, and I'm actually really excited. I've been waiting to buy this forever, and I really finally pulled the plug recently after someone commented that the audio on my videos weren't the greatest. Obviously, I want it to sound good, so I did go out and buy this microphone. I want to hear from you guys in the comments if you guys watch my videos, how it sounds. Does it sound better, or do I still need to try maybe a different microphone? I'm new to kind of like this whole microphone. There's so many microphones to purchase, and I bought one after recommendation of someone online, and I'm trying it out, and hopefully this is working better. Please let me know in the comments below, because I love hearing from everyone, and the criticism is much needed sometimes, or else I would have never really, I guess, figured to buy a new microphone. The laundry room is where my dog basically sleeps. He doesn't have free roam of the house. He's not very trustworthy. He's a puppy. He'll be turning 1 at the end of August, and he destroys and eats everything. We've already had an emergency bowel surgery. It was over $3,000 to remove a lodged ball from his intestine. And the vet recommended that when he is not being watched, that he needs to be not locked away, but he's got this huge laundry room. So he's in here, and then he spends so much time throughout the day outside. We take him for walks constantly, and he gets a ton of his energy out. So this laundry room tends to be on the dingier side, like the walls get dirtier. And luckily, a little bit of bleach and a little bit of cleaning spray takes all that dirt and grime away. And then the floors have to get bleached just so they're fresh and they don't have that, the dog odor. So I'll be doing that right now. I'll be bleaching the floors and washing them as well.
Put all your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town. See what.
Here's an update on what we've been doing around the pool and outside landscaping. My husband just ordered pebble stone. We'll be putting it all the way around the deck and the pool. And let me tell you, this is such a labor-intensive job. He was so frustrated this day. It was 95 degrees. It was an incredible amount of work to be dealing with it in the hot sun. He was determined and he was stubborn. I kept telling him to wait until it cools down a little bit in the afternoon, but he said, nope, I can't have it on my mind. I have to finish the project now. And then next we'll be painting the deck, but that's like for a different day. We won't be doing that today. It's just too much. I'm going to go through and I have to as well organize all of my cleaning supplies. I have a ton of cleaning supplies, actually 2 or 3 cabinets worth of cleaning supplies. And I don't want to keep any of this in the pantry just because I want to keep the food in the pantry. But some of this became such a mess. So I brought cleaning supplies from our old house, which we have for sale currently at the moment. I brought all those cleaning supplies from there, and I'm going to go ahead and organize and kind of break down some of these boxes and declutter this cabinet so it's a lot more efficient.
Barely need a shirt, though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire. There's a party in the streets and the city's on fire.
I absolutely love decluttering and then organizing a space afterwards. And there is nothing better than consolidating some of the products together and getting rid of like these empty bottles. Like these are vinegar I'm consolidating into one big bottle. And so it allows for way more space because I don't need two half full bottles of vinegar. I just need one full bottle of vinegar. And same with the cleaning supplies. There's just so many things that were like the containers were half empty and just consolidating them. And there's a bunch of actually containers that were completely empty that were shoved back into that cabinet that need to go into the garbage.
There's a heat wave rolling. There's a heat wave rolling in. Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. I'm pretty people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down.
I would love to hear from everyone if you genuinely enjoy cleaning. The cleaning part, I don't actually enjoy just because it's such a tedious and time-consuming process on a daily basis. I would love to snap my fingers and have my house clean, but we know that's not how it works. I really do like having a clean house. That's like a big thing for me. So I clean a lot and I clean very often. And, us being a family of 5, things tend to get messy and the house does honestly require a ton of maintenance. And since we've moved into this house, our last house was so much smaller. And this house is so much larger. It's been requiring a lot more of my time, and the kids have definitely had a lot more chores to kind of help ease some of the burden on me. But yes, please let me know if you actually enjoy cleaning. I don't mind like decluttering. I genuinely enjoy decluttering and like getting rid of the stuff, but the constant time-consuming cleaning, I'm less than a fan of. I just do it because we have to.
I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling.
Our backyard is a muddy mess, and our shoes get totally tore up and they get so disgusting. They get dusty, they get muddy. And my favorite way to wash shoes, I throw them into the washer, usually with a few towels or like a blanket or something, so it's not beating up my washer entirely. But I throw them in there and I wash our shoes very often, actually. Maybe twice a week, I'll wash like a set of shoes. It's not always the same pair of shoes, but they kind of alternate. So I'm always washing shoes. Between the 5 of us, shoes need to be washed. They are dirty and disgusting all the time. Like my son's Nikes right now are insane because he's been playing outside in them. So they definitely have house shoes kind of like in the backyard that they can run around with. And they have like shoes that are nicer for church, for going places, for going to parties and things like that, that I don't let them wear around the house. But their house shoes and the shoes that they wear out to the store and stuff, they get so dingy. So washer is definitely my favorite way to wash the shoes. I throw them in there and they're done in 45 minutes and it's the best.
Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising.
Okay, there's definitely progress happening on this yard right now. So my husband asked me to come help him. He's going to be going ahead and putting this edger in, and he needs me to hold it down. We've decided that we're going to be doing this huge pathway. That way, we have access from the basement into the pool deck. And it's not good, like our feet won't be getting muddy, which is like the big thing right now because our feet are disgusting. The yard needs so much more work after this project is done. And our feet are just like this muddy, disgusting mess getting in and out of the pool. We definitely don't want that. We want to keep the pool clean. We want to keep our house clean as well. So we're going to solve it by doing this big, beautiful path here. And that's going to be pebbled rock. And he's going to be doing like flagstone pavers over here. And it's going to look really nice when it's done.
We're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down.
I definitely need everyone's recommendations. I need a mop. I'm constantly mopping the floors, especially since the baby is kind of walking and crawling everywhere. I need some type of simple mop to help clean these floors. Most of these spaces I do have to mop kind of on a daily basis just because our yard is dirty and dingy. We do not wear shoes in our house, but somehow that dirt and stuff still travel into the house. And with the baby walking, I need to make sure that the floors are very sanitary and very clean. So if you guys have any mop recommendations, please let me know. I don't really want like the Tinko over here or anything like that. And unfortunately, it just brings in too much water on the hardwood floors. You're supposed to have very minimal kind of water when you're cleaning hardwood floors so you don't, create any damage or water damage on them. But if you guys have any different type of recommendations that I could use on this hardwood floor, that would make my life, make my life easier, please let me know in the comments. I'd be very grateful. If there's something that I'm not seeing that I could use, I'd love to hear. Like I said, I'm constantly mopping and we don't even wear shoes in the house, and our floors still just get so, I don't know, they get sticky, they get dirty, they get disgusting, and I just need something that makes my life a lot easier and is a lot quicker. All right, we have the project completed outside, and this is what it looks like so far. It looks so much better than it did originally, and I do have a ton of ideas. We'll be doing like planters outside and things like that, but I don't think we'll get to some of the planters this year. But we'll have like really nice pots and plants around the deck, and then we have so much more landscaping projects to do. Hopefully soon. We may not get to everything this year just because it's so time consuming and so labor intensive. And my husband is doing all of this work himself, obviously with me helping a little bit, but you know, how much can I really help? Not very much at all. This pantry has definitely turned into a disgusting mess. It is just so incredibly cluttered, and there is just, you know, boxes and containers that really need to be thrown out. And so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and reorganize the entire pantry, put things back where they should belong. My kids tend to kind of take things out and not really put them back. I mean, you know, that's kind of what kids do. So every so often, I definitely have to go in here, reorganize and declutter this pantry, which has been much needed. I'm going to be doing that today. There's going to be so much trash that comes out of this pantry, just empty containers and empty boxes that do not belong here and need to get thrown out. as you can see, this is all of the trash that came out of the pantry. I mean, there are so many boxes. And so this definitely consumed up a lot of space and it was unnecessary. So I consolidated pretty much everything down. I emptied out the containers and there's just so many half full snack containers and I just consolidated into one big container and it just made it so much easier and the pantry just looks so much better. Lastly, I just kind of got to take the baby wipes and reorganize those, take those out of that container right there because we just bought them. I'm going to have to sweep underneath all of that shelving, make sure there's no food particles, and it is actually clean. We don't want bugs in the house. We got to make sure it's clean and sanitary as well. I love when I declutter and a space that's totally cluttered and overwhelming just becomes empty and it becomes organized. Like there's really no greater feeling. And I definitely recommend tackling on the space that gives you anxiety and that needs to be decluttered because once you start decluttering, you just want to start throwing everything out. And my favorite way to declutter is actually always to empty out the space entirely and then thoughtfully put things back through. But the pantry wasn't that bad. Like it didn't need that type of declutter because most of the things beyond the boxes were already somewhat organized. I just had to kind of consolidate and reorganize. But if you have a space that overwhelms you, empty that space out entirely, take everything out of there, and then, kind of shift through the things and figure out what you need and start putting things back. I promise you, when that space is empty and you have to start putting things back, you will want to get rid of 99% of that stuff that you don't need. You can be like, oh, I haven't even realized that I have this. I haven't used this in a year. Do I really need it? And your decluttering journey becomes so much easier. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you get a ton of cleaning motivation. I hope you guys are ready to tackle on the project and organize and declutter. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out some of my other content for more cleaning motivation.